If you guys are looking to buy some Ultimate Team coins, go to imfifa.com and use the code MHD at checkout to get 2% off. They're the cheapest around, guys. Definitely check them out if you're interested. What's up, guys? MarkieHD here, and welcome to this video. Now, I apologize if you can hear the wind outside. There's some gale force stuff going on outside there. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, as most of you probably know, the team of the year is going to be announced at the Ballon d'Or ceremony on Monday evening/night, and it is going to be interesting. It's been an amazing year of football. But anyway, this is what I think will be the team of the year. Now, I don't know fully what it's going to be, but this is what I think. I've looked at the shortlist, and this is how I think it has gone. These are my own views, obviously. You mightn't agree with them. Anyway, I'm just going to throw it into the 4-3-3-4 formation as it suits it the best. Anyway, starting off in goals, there's only one real keeper that can win this, and we all know it's going to be Neuer. I mean, he has been absolutely insane this year, and yeah, he just deserves it. He really does. I mean, look at that. And he's been an amazing goalkeeper all year. World Cup, you know, he won the Bundesliga as well. He's been absolutely sublime. There's no other runners really. Into centre back, I go for another German player, and it is going to be Jerome Boateng. He was simply brilliant at the World Cup, and he has been brilliant for Bayern all during the year. He's been a solid player, and he deserves this Team of the Year card. He really does, and I think it'll be those two cards, like all these cards, there's only 11 of them. They are going to be so expensive, but his will go for quite a nice bit already. Anyway, into the right back position, we go for a player who's going to get this, not because he had the best year, but simply because he captained into the World Cup, and also he retired, and he's kind of a legend of the game. It's going to be Philip Lahm. He's in the defensive area, so it won't be a centre defensive mid. It will actually be right back card if he does get one. I think he will, simply because of his esteem, really. He's got a legendary status already there in Germany, and yeah, I see people voting for him because of who he is. The next centre back I will go for is Sergio Ramos. He's had a good season, unfortunately for me, because I'm not his biggest fan. But no, obviously he didn't have the best World Cup, but I mean, they won Copa del Rey and they won the Champions League, Decima, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, he'll be yet again another very expensive player, and he does deserve it this year. Now in left back, this is going to be a bit of a controversial one. This is my own opinion, I suppose. I think Mascherano could get one. He showed so much heart at the World Cup that I feel players, you know, when he got concussed against Holland and he played on, you know, I think people are going to look at that and they're going to see, like, he does have great heart, and yeah, I think he might just sneak in there. I don't know, I'll be going through at the end some players who could get in there as well, but I would put him in there. He showed great heart, and I think he just deserves it. I don't know, this might annoy a few of you. Now in centre mid, we go for a player who has had a sublime year. It started off with the World Cup and it's continued on. It's James Rodriguez. I'll throw in his 87 rated right mid card, doesn't really bother me. Anyway, he had a brilliant World Cup, scored what will potentially be the best goal. You know, the Puskas Award, I mean, that goal against Uruguay, chest spin, boom, back the net. Stephanie Roach is there as well, and, you know, being Irish, I'm going to hope that she wins it, but I think James has it won already. He had a brilliant year, moved to Real Madrid, and yeah, I see him being in there anyway, purely from his World Cup performances. He has played well, don't get me wrong, for Real Madrid, but I think he will get in there. Another player who might get in there is Di Maria, Angel Di Maria. He's had a pretty decent year. He obviously won the Real Madrid, went as far as the final with Argentina, played a major role in that. Unfortunately, he did get injured, I think by the quarter-final, was it the semi-final? I think he couldn't play in the semis, but yeah, up until then he had a huge impact, and obviously moving to Manchester United, he's had a pretty okay season. Now the next player, this one is, I haven't seen too many people picking him. I think Yaya Toure has a chance of getting into this Team of the Year. Obviously I don't know how it's going to go, these are just my own views. Yaya Toure, I think, will get into the Team of the Year this year. He's had a great year at Man City. They won the Premier League, and he's been their best player. Maybe Aguero will be up there, who knows. Anyway, in left wing, there's only one player that can possibly go here, and that is Cristiano Ronaldo. He had an absolutely amazing year this year, and I mean, you can't see him not getting into the Team of the Year. It's just a given, and he's probably going to win the Ballon d'Or as well. He had a sublime year, and fair play to him for that. It's great. He's going to be ridiculous. On the right wing, we are going to see Messi, I believe. look, Messi, every year he has a brilliant year, not as good. I mean, he's battling up against Ronaldo there, really, and yeah, it's just a sublime year for both of them. In striker, this one is going to be a bit controversial. There's a few strikers who could get in there, but not from his Barcelona form, from his Liverpool form. Luis Suarez, he was absolutely unstoppable in the Premier League last year, you have to give it to him. And yeah, he definitely deserves a place in the team of the year alone for that. He played really, really well for them, you can't deny that. And yeah, he deserves to have a card in the team of the year. We're trying to bench a few players who I think could also, they have a shout. Diego Godin, he was absolutely influential in Atletico Madrid winning the league. Obviously, he scored the header in the 1-1 draw at Barcelona, which sealed it. But up until then, I mean, he helped them get to the Champions League final. He helped them win La Liga, and he deserves it. Another defender that he has a shout of getting in is Thiago Silva. He obviously played very well up until that stupidity up against Colombia, getting a yellow card. And yeah, he's been in it a few years before. He's a very, very, very good defender. He might make it in again, I don't know. Obviously, I've mentioned him. I think Mats Hummels. He could, you could easily sub in any of those 3-4, Mascherano, or Philip Lahm even. But Hummels obviously won the World Cup, had a great year with them. He could easily slot in there as well. Then into the midfield, there's one key player who could go in there, and it's Bastian Schweinsteiger, because he's just, again, Germany win the World Cup. It's going to be a mainly German team, I think, and Neuer does have a running chance. I think he's the first goalkeeper to ever be nominated for the Ballon d'Or, so you never know what people might vote, but I do see it going to Ronaldo personally. So Schweinsteiger could easily make it in there for Yaya Toure. Then, despite his efforts at the World Cup, and despite him having so far a good season with Barcelona, Neymar, I don't think he's going to make it, unfortunately. He's had a very good year. He's getting better and better as the days go on. And yeah, he's there's a shout for him getting in there as well. You could throw him in midfield or something ridiculous like that. Another player who has a very decent shot is Arjen Robben, sorry. And yeah, again, played very well at the World Cup, got as far as the semi-finals. There was the whole diving fiasco thing, but look, we leave that out of it. He is a good player. And then a potential striker that could be in there is Diego Costa. He obviously had a brilliant year, with Atletico and with Chelsea now. He's been potentially the best striker apart from Aguero in the BPL, and he obviously destroyed La Liga last year, but injuries kind of plagued them. And another player who I think could make it in is Thomas Muller. Obviously, he scored quite a few goals at the World Cup and was pretty important to Germany, and he could easily make it in as well. It's been such a good year for football, and any of these players really do deserve to be in a team of the year. So yeah, that is my team of the year, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, I don't mean to offend anybody with my selections. Who knows, we'll see what will happen on Monday. Let me know who you think should be in the team of the year down below in the comments section. Leave a like while you're down there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.